Hello everyone, this is Ryan Hoyme, aka Massage Nerd. And today we're doing live interviews at the American Massage Conference, and today we have Nicole from TradeJa.net. So how did you come up with TradeJa?
It's kind of been a labor of love of mine for about the past year, or a little bit more, and I was working on a CEU course with a friend of mine, Jennifer Clarkson, called Destination Success. And as we're building this class, we're talking about some frugal tips on how you can build your practice. And she and I both use Barter quite a bit in building our practice, and we both love education as well. And I said, wouldn't it be great if we could barter for CEUs? Now that we have CEUs to offer, wouldn't it be fantastic if we could have another educator that takes our class, they get the credits, and then we could in turn take their class, and then they get the credit. And so we were daydreaming about that for a little bit. I was like, but what if they don't want to take our class? What if we want to take our class, but they don't want to take our class? So we should get a pool of educators together. And I take your class, and then you take those credits, and then you take that class, and then kind of go on from there. And then my brain exploded a little bit more, and said, how can I make it so that massage therapists could use Barter to pay for their CEUs? And then it was, well, how could they barter for product? And how could educators barter for meeting space? And it just kind of snowballed into this big project, which has taken me a long time to kind of put it together, because every time I think I've got it, I come up with another way that people could benefit from it. And so it's definitely been a labor of love of mine for the past year.
Okay. And then how do people register on your site then, or what's the process?
If you go on, the IRS does see barter as legal tender. So an online barter network, which is what we are, is governed by the IRS. So we have to make sure that we keep track of everything. So when you sign on, if you go to our front page and you click join, and there is an application to fill out. And you fill out that application, we approve you, and then you can start listing whatever it is that you want. It doesn't have to be massage related. It could be, we have timeshares on there. We have vacation.
Okay.
There's advertising available on there. There's luggage. There's, anything that you can think of that's on there. So, but my vision is for my network to be, my niche to be the healing industry.
Okay.
And everything.
Yeah, because nothing's really out there for that. That's what's nice about it then. And
it's very exciting, but it's also educating people on the difference between direct barter and a barter network, because most of us in this industry are used to, you have something that I want and I have something that you want, and it's a direct trade. But there's problems that can come up with that. There's maybe you don't have set boundaries, or maybe we don't set a finite amount of what we're bartering for, and then one of us is bartering more, is offering more in service than the other. That happens quite frequently. Or if people aren't paying a solid price for something, they tend to be late for appointments, or they cancel at the last minute because people value what they pay for. So then you start getting, some issues there. So we keep track of everything. There's no who owes what. There's no, it's
so you don't have to think?
You don't have to think. No, I've taken all of that away from me. Good luck with that, and getting you to stop thinking. That's going to happen. But barter for me, my father's a chiropractor and has been, since I was a child. So I have never known a time where barter was not an option for payment. It's just like cash or credit or check, because if there were home improvements that need to be made, my father would usually use chiropractic care as a means of getting that done. And we've had our roof replaced, we've had carpeting done, we've had plumbing done, we've had our dryer fixed. I've had tutoring and all sorts of different things as a child as a result of bartering. So when I went into massage therapy, it was a no-brainer to use barter as a way to get things that I needed when I first started my practice, and I had zero money. I bartered for my rent, I bartered for my advertising, I bartered for improvements to my office, carpeting, all sorts of stuff. So,
and what do you do with a dispute? And let's say somebody bartered and then somebody didn't follow through.
Well, we strongly encourage you that if you are going to put something up on Barter, up on our site that you treat it just as if you would your own business. And if somebody were to dispute that, I hope beyond all hopes that you will respect that and you will make amends with that and fix whatever the problem is. If it's not amended, I will refund it, and then that person, if those amends are not made, then that person will not be on the Barter network.
Okay.
Because I think integrity is very important, and there's a trust factor, and you need to be able to trust that you might not know the person that's on the network. You know, and it's similar to eBay. It's similar to, Craigslist is wide open. You're kind of on your own when it comes to Craigslist, but eBay is monitored, and so we're monitored as well.
And then, is there a subscription base? Is it free to join, or how does that work then?
It is a $10 a monthly fee, and it's a 5% transaction fee. So think eBay without the auction and PayPal without the cash. Is basically the best way that I can kind of describe it that way. There is the 5% transaction fee. That's if you were to purchase something for $100, 5% of that is going to come out of your debit account. That's the transaction fee. And then it's $10 a month to be a part of the membership, to be able to network within the pool. And it also increases your advertising, because we put it out there on, if you put something up on there today, we'll put it on Twitter, we'll put it on Facebook, and hey, look, so-and-so just bartered for this. And that goes out to non-members as well, because I'm constantly trying to grow my base. So if I'm always putting it out there, look what so-and-so has, don't you want to be a part of this member? Don't you want to be a part of this membership? Even though they're not members, they're still seeing your name. They're still seeing what it is you have to offer, and it is broadening your base.
And is that stuff going to be indexed too then, so for SEOs and stuff like that?
You're kind of talking a language.
So search
it does help with that. Of course, the more members that we have, the more people go to our site, the more it ups our ranks. So if you were to do a search for some of the things that are on our site, TradeJa would pop up on it.
And it's mostly medicine, alternative medicine, healthcare, those kind of things, but you're getting into different areas, right, with the condos and stuff?
As it is, actually, it started out with all of these other things. And I am focusing on So all of these things are already available. You could barter for a billboard. You could barter for U.S. Air, the magazine that's in your airplane. You can barter for advertising space on there. There's some really high ticket items that are on there, as well as small ticket items. And what I'm doing, my vision is to build this network, a specific network of healers, not just massage therapists, but also acupuncturists and also skincare specialists and anybody else that needs CEUs as well. Open it up to their clients. So if you have one or two clients that can use Barter, they come in, then you're gaining credit. You can take those credits and you can purchase Gloria's Lomi class. Or something,
cool. But it just seems like that. You definitely got a niche in there, and then especially in this economy too. Are people taking advantage of it more? Would you say then?
Definitely. There's the interest is definitely there, and the dialogue is definitely there, and there's a lot of questions. A lot of people are unsure about a barter network because most people in our industry, in the massage industry, are really only aware of the direct barter. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to educate them on how limited that is. It's great. I love it. I do direct barter all the time. I'm not knocking that whatsoever. But to open your mind to a lot of other opportunities. And when basically the thought process is that when you have an appointment time at 1 o'clock and you don't have an appointment scheduled and that hour goes by, it's now 2 o'clock, and nobody filled that spot, that is wasted time. That can never be filled again. So what you want to do is look at the excess capacity of time that you have. So if you have, say, 20 appointments available for the week, and you typically only fill 10 of those, that means you have 10 appointments that are still available for growth. We want to say 5 or so, for cash clients, but that means you still have like 5 more appointments that you can fill use barter. Barter, you get full value. You don't have to discount it, do a Groupon where you're giving away your time for basically nothing. you're getting full value for it, and then you can apply it towards. Felicia Brown has a CEU course on there. I'm sorry, she has a social media marketing on there. Eric Brown has business building courses on there as well. So you can take what would have been wasted time, earn credit for it, and then apply it towards resources that are going to build your business even more. So now that would have been a wasted appointment, which is filled with a Barter client, is actually generating even more income.
Yep. Sounds like an awesome idea and stuff like that, and I wish you all the best of luck, and because I know you will succeed.
Thank you so much, Ryan. I'm grateful to you for this time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So again, TradeJa, so TradeJa.net. Thanks. Yep.